Y'all, welcome back to Big Brown Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tomas. This is Taya.
Hi.
And today we are on Attack on Titan, Season 4, Episode 4, From One Hand to Another. So last episode, we got to see the original mission between Annie, Bertolt, Reiner, and the other guy who was their leader, the one dude's brother who had the, what was it called? The Cart Titan? Not the Cart Titan. The what was it called? I can't think of what it was called.
Who?
Remember they had the names of the Titans: Armored, Annie's the female, Bertolt's the Colossal, and the other guy was the what Titan? The one Ymir had. What was the name of that Titan?
I don't know.
I can't remember. But he had that ability, and they lost it early on because Reiner was kind of breaking down, like we kind of seen through the tragedies of his life, of his dad rejecting him, despite him doing everything he did for his dad, and so that his mom and dad and him can be a family again. He did all that for his dad to reject him. That kind of broke him. And then to find out he worked so hard, got the role that he was trying to get, only to find out somebody was sabotaging someone else in order to prop Reiner up so that he could get the role. So he didn't even really earn it. He's given it basically. Right. So that kind of broke him. Then he got his leader killed. That broke him. He knew, well, if I go back now, they're going to kill me. He's like, I might as well go through with this. And his head's kind of been screwed up. And we see when he was on the other side, he was like mentally like split sometimes. Like he was really like, he trusted them and he like sort of was almost becoming like one of them. Like he felt like he was one of them, and like he started to feel for like the people in his group, like Eren and all them. Like he started to care about them.
Like when Eren told his story, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it was just So we kind of got to go through all of that through his eyes, basically, which I really enjoyed. And we kind of got to see a little bit of how Annie felt and why she didn't attack with them. Because she thought they were going to fail pretty much, and she didn't want to go through with it. But Reiner made her because he didn't want to get killed. So there's that. And I believe you were right. I went to rewatch, and you thought at the end that Falco
Eren
was
in disguise.
you thought it was Eren.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was Eren, but on second viewing, on second viewing, I opened my mind up a bit more, and I'm like, you know what? He does have the facial features. The hair kind of threw me off in the missing leg because his body parts regenerate. So how was he holding that form is what I was wondering.
He was missing a leg?
Yes. He's missing a leg. That's why I'm like, that's what threw me off. I'm like, well, he would be regenerating, right? You know?
Well, my guess is that through the years, he's learned to somehow control his healing process to a certain length of time, and he can't stop it, but he could probably slow it down a lot, and he has to probably keep cutting it off or something.
But the whole thing is, he's been undercover for months. He's been there since the war. Falco knew who that was. So Eren, when they went to attack that country in the beginning of the first episode of the season, he was there. He was in those trenches fighting as a foot soldier. So Eren's been deep undercover for a long time. And the fact that he hasn't been made, like the fact that everybody doesn't kind of know his face, even though he's the main person they want to capture, like the one person you want to capture has been in your ranks the entire time. And y'all ain't noticed just because he got a new haircut. Like something, and then the eye patch, like something's a little, like I need to see more of that now. Like I need an episode dedicated to how the hell that's gonna, like, because I was going through that in my mind quickly, and I kind of completely dismissed the even idea that it was Eren, but it very well may be. So we're gonna jump into this and see where episode 4 takes us, because if that is Eren, woo, the fact that they showed him these things is about to go off soon. Our full reactions are available on Patreon. Let's get started.
I want to send a letter, but coming from the internment zone, it'll probably be checked, right?
Yeah, probably.
If they see what I wrote, they'll know I shouldn't be here. Would you be willing to send it from outside the internment zone?
Oh, is Eren sending off the warning signal?
Yeah.
Like it's time?
Just letting them know that I'm here. and then I'm all right.
I think it's time.
He's setting a warning that it's time to attack. Probably.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
You know those
Ready?
random shivers you got?
Yeah,
Like the random shivers that it's
I'm-
from
it's
anxiety.
chills. It's like-
I'm scared.
I'm not. I'm ready. This is long overdue. They got this coming. They do. So you were right. I'll give you that. You were right about that.
Thank you. I know.
I'm ready. But
Keep the shirt.
yep, you was ready. But it's like the whole thing. Like, how does he know Falco? How does Falco know him? I need to know that relationship. But we can fuck shit up and then go back. Like, I'm ready.
Titans upside down. What I don't like is how. Oh wait, is that our people that? You remember when our people were jumping out of parachute or off the airline? That wasn't
No,
us,
that
right?
wasn't us. Those are just Eldians that they forced. They were the Eldians that they forced to turn into the Titans. Those weren't our group. They weren't from Paradis.
Oh yeah, you're right. Our group was calling them devils. I'm glad but sad Armin's a Titan, you know what I mean? Because now his
You
time.
don't die.
Yeah.
He got more time than Aaron, though.
Please come in.
Well, he's tall.
Sorry to drop in unannounced.
Yeah.
I'm Willie, head of the Tybers. It's a pleasure.
I lead Marley's warrior unit, Commander Theo McGath. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Hey! Let him go!
They're a mess.
Knocked the whole couch over, though.
Right. And
Can
they
you
ain't
tell
even that
which of us is
big.
the Warhammer Titan?
No, sir. I've seen no sign at all. Frankly, I'm not even sure if the Warhammer came here with you.
You have an astute mind, as I'd heard. But no, it is here. Someone among us wields the Warhammer.
It's probably the grandma. She the only one quiet, like content.
I think she's
came here
crying.
to lay eyes on the statue of Helos. It captures the moment a century ago when a mere human struck down the devil of all Earth, saving the world and becoming a hero.
Good morning, Puck.
Is that how she sleep? Because she used to be in that
Why are
form?
you down there?
I guess this just feels more natural to me.
Yeah,
Sorry if I scared
because
you.
she like that in her Cart Titan form.
Would you please just walk normal?
I would hate to be that Titan.
So we should attack from the north.
It's worth considering at least. However, we need to land a great many troops and supplies. And for our largest ships to dock, we'll need control of that southern wharf.
Then we should come from the south.
Not necessarily. We'd be sailing straight to the spot where we lost our scout ships. It's where the enemy's focused. They might have even torn the wharf down.
All right, then what are you trying to say?
I was just sharing information that I thought you might find useful, sir.
Well, I think you've shared quite enough. I don't know why we let an Eldian talk in the first place.
He's winning. Falco just passed Gabi.
Yeah, he's
Look how they
working.
celebrate that one win.
There's no point in trying to beat me now. It's too little too late. In case you forgot, I heroically defended our motherland in battle.
Yeah, I know. But there's still a chance. They haven't announced a successor quite yet.
He said, "I'm on your ass."
I'm doing this for
Isn't
you!
He's telling her.
He really just up and said it.
The guard's like,
You're trying to stop me from getting what I want, but you think you're doing it for me? That doesn't make any damn sense!
yeah. It kind of does. If you think from his perspective.
We've been at war with too many of these countries. They want Marley to fall. We aren't treated
Right.
well here. But
Right.
compared to the hatred that Eldians face abroad, we're actually lucky. My family came from a foreign internment zone. It was awful.
Well, That's all the more reason why we have to do something. They chose to meet at the internment zone. Maybe they want to help people understand us. This is our chance to show the world that we aren't devils.
Or
Okay,
they want
but
inside
how?
information.
Smile! I know how badly you want to be right, but right now, you can't be. Help
So
prove yourself
maybe-
wrong or we're all screwed.
Eren was waiting for all their enemies, like all the Marleyans' allies, to come into one spot to eliminate them all at once. Maybe.
You've been a big help.
Oh, sure.
Literally.
That glove. Did your family send it to you?
They thought it would make hospital life less boring. It's hard to do much in this shape, but I need to move forward too. After the festival, I'm going back to my hometown.
That's his hint. They waiting for this festival for things to pop off. Oh boy. I bet at the end of this episode is when everything's about to start, leading into next week.
My name's Jaeger. I'm an internment zone physician. I like to come
Jaeger?
out here and drink tea from time to time.
Is this one of Eren's bloodline people?
The people you love won't always be waiting. If you take them for granted, you will be left with regret.
You have regrets about your own family.
I'm filled with them, even now. I was so hard on my son, so insistent that he become a doctor. That's why he took his sister outside the walls.
This is Eren's dad's dad. This is Eren's grandfather.
It's my fault. It's all my fault.
Mr. Jaeger!
How is he a doctor and he got
Outside
contact?
unsupervised.
Sorry about this. I only looked away for a moment. Come along, Mr. Jaeger.
He's traumatized by what he did because he got his daughter killed and he pushed him to go. Wow. Pause it. Wow. I knew he was a Jaeger, but I didn't think that was going to be his grandfather. So Eren got to meet him. And Eren already has
You
the
good?
memories of what happened. Eren's grandfather is traumatized by his actions. He pushed his son and daughter to go outside their zone, and remember his daughter got killed. Eren's dad's sister, she got killed by one of the guards, and Eren's dad got beat, and then
Oh yeah, I remember that.
yeah, and he's traumatized because that was his daughter, and he sent her out. That's Eren's grandfather, his grandpa. So, but Eren already knew that because he has memories of his bloodline. So Eren was basically taunting him like, "Oh, you have regrets for your bloodline." Basically saying, "You sent us down this path because of you. My dad came over, and now I got this power." And it's like he's like, "Oh, you got regrets now." You know what I mean? Because things could have been different for Eren, but I mean, it is what it is at this point.
Right.
It says a family of nobles that revolted against Eldia in the Great Titan War 100 years ago. They joined hands with the Marleyan hero Helos to overcome the Eldian Empire and bring an end to the war. As nobles who have long possessed the Warhammer Titan, they have guided Marley for many years and hold significant influence both domestically and abroad. Currently, Willie Tybur is the head of the family. Okay, so basically he has influence with people in the state and outside of the state. So like the surrounding,
dude.
Yeah. So basically they're counting on him to lead everybody because since his family has good word with all the other countries that they basically seized and took over, they're hoping that if the news comes from him, they'll be more likely to come on board than for them to revolt and attack Marley. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because they're like, well, how can we took over these other countries, so how are we going to get them to fight for us now? But they're like, well, if we find a middle person in the middle that they actually like, maybe it won't sound so crazy, and maybe they won't attack, like all team up and attack us. So we'll see where this goes. It's getting interesting on both fronts.
Unfortunately, we only have a couple minutes left.
They're letting some filthy blood carry our plates.
No wonder the food reeks.
Ooh.
I'm
She
terribly
about to
sorry,
go
ma'am.
shing shong shing on your ass.
Don't make a scene of it. But the wine, it stained your outfit.
My lady, is everything all right?
This is quite embarrassing, but I spilled wine on my kimono and was just asking this boy for assistance. Thank you, young man.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Please, come right this way.
Why would you?
There's no telling what they would have done to you if I'd been honest, right?
They basically treated like how black people was treated back in the day. When they were servants.
And they opened up a bunch of food stalls! Here, try this!
It's the best thing I've ever tasted!
I'm dead. They ain't never had ice cream.
No.
Deprived. They ain't never had
Oh, he
food.
tried
All they
it
been
too.
eating is bread. Wow.
Oh, he paying for it.
No, he don't know nothing. Yeah, because he knows that if they go through with all this, their lives gonna be hell. Oh, it didn't even show Aaron in them.
Noticed a lot of new things have been happening in the last few days.
Is that right?
She wants to
Feels
be chosen,
strange,
but she's being
as if the
dragged.
world is about to change in a big
But
way.
she don't get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the world is about to change.
Oh, he said he saw someone he knew in the crowd and ran off to say hi.
Yep, this looked like the area from the trailer where Aaron went off. Because I remember the tower.
What's this about, Falco?
You can see for yourself in a second.
What is he about to show him? I feel like it's about to be Aaron.
It's through this door.
I feel like Aaron wants
Okay.
to see him. Yep. Aaron about to confront him and then go
Got him
off.
to come.
Evening.
Oh, shit.
It's been 4 years. Reiner.
He knows it's about to go off. It's about to go down. Oh, shit. It's about to go down. Yep.
Reiner faces Aaron in the
gosh.
gloom of a lamplit cellar. As
Oh,
Willie
I didn't
Tiber
get to the
sweeps
last
his
part.
audience to their feet,
Hold up.
Aaron
Wait a
confesses
minute.
he and Reiner are the same.
Oh,
Next episode, Declaration
Oh,
of War.
crap.
Declaration of War, baby. What happened?
Hold on. I didn't get to see the last part. Look at his eye.
He's about
His
to
eye
turn.
changed.
He wanted to confront him and talk to him before they fight. He probably gonna give some big, you done did all this to me. I don't know what he gonna say, but you had this coming. He said it's been 4 years since that last attack. So, and a lot of people died, including Ervan. Armin almost died. Like, he gonna have some words for him, and then he about to go off and destroy his town. Right while all their enemies is right there, he gonna crush them all. Like, they're literally about to end this, a declaration of war. Right when they were calling all the countries to declare war,
They're
this
gonna
is
think
the war.
it's
The war already started now.
they're gonna think that they did that on purpose to end the other countries.
Right, you're right. I was gonna say maybe it was gonna push them to really want to fight, but now you might be right. They might think that
'Cause
it's
they
all a
can't.
ploy to get them killed.
Because I don't think the other countries know what I don't think they know what Marley's Titans look like.
They might
Yeah.
not. I don't know. I think all they know is the Warhammer Titan, which is going to pose a significant threat. But they're going to cause so much destruction throughout the city that, it's still not going to be an easy fight. Like, Ryan is there, Zeke's there, the Cart Titan is there. We only got Aaron and Armin, and then Levi and Mikasa and them. They're advanced. They might have more advanced weaponry, but it's still gonna be a pretty bloody battle. Like, there's still, they have the element of surprise, but it's gonna be a bloody battle. I think what's gonna make this different is now they're not fighting in a war zone. They're fighting in the town. They're fighting where people are in a populated area. So, like, it's gonna be cool to see where their priorities are. Like, is it going to be to just fight? Are they going to try to protect other Marleyans, their higher ups? Or, like, is Levi and them, are they going to be targeting the higher ups? Like, who are their targets? And what is their overall goal? It isn't just to cause destruction. They want to end the war. So how do you do that? Who are you going for? You know what I mean?
I think that Levi and Hanji and all of them are in a boat. They're on their way with that letter.
Right.
I think that Armin is in there.
Mhm.
I think Armin is in disguise. I think that I forgot what I was gonna say. I think, oh my gosh, I forgot. This is because you were talking and you took too long. This is your fault.
Well, I'll say what I gotta say why you think. I think they're already here. I think when Eren sent that letter out, it didn't take too long to get but all right. So obviously they're already on somewhere around the island, because if he sent the letter out, they're not sending the letter to Paradis. They're not sending it overseas, obviously. So they're somewhere already here. So I think they're past the boat part. They're already all infiltrated somewhere. And I think they were spread out, and they're all going to meet here. And I think that's why they all pretty much had new looks in the trailer, because they had to go in disguise. And I think it's probably just the scouts. So I'm ready for this mission. Next week is finally here. It's going to be lit. So it was a good 4 episodes. It was a good build-up.
They have tons of more scouts, and
they're gonna have new equipment, because like they said, they've been sending over there. Oh, I'm sorry, it was lagging. But they've been sending ships over there, and none of them have returned. So they clearly got some more advanced weaponry. And because they're behind enemy lines, the city might not have none of those weapons, none of those tanks, none of that stuff. So their Titans should be pretty much good. They got to go against the Warhammer and the other Titans, but for the most part, everybody else they're not gonna have like, you know how they usually have like the other Titans, the littler Titans come to like distract their forces, their numbers. They're not gonna have them in the city to do that. So that's where it's gonna be interesting. Like it's really gonna be like a really close quarter fight between the Titans. Like in the scouts. Go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say, I think Eren's going to, because he has 2 Titan powers, right? He's gonna bring other Titans there with his power. Yeah.
Right, because he has to be touching a Marleyan. What? What were you saying?
Marleyan. Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
Because that woman that ate Eren's father was Marley, right? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
You're right. No, I said, because that woman that ate Eren's father was a Marleyan, right?
Correct. Yep.
Right. Okay.
And this whole 4-episode arc kind of helped me understand the whole Marleyan and Eldian thing, because I definitely didn't understand it last season. But I definitely have a better understanding of it. But yeah, and there's so many Marleyans, he could be touching any one of them, and then he'll be able to call upon Titans. So he, just like Zeke be turning the Titans, Eren may be able to do that. He may be able, like, if say Zeke does somehow have Titans surrounded in the city that he can call upon, because Eren can touch one of them, he might be able to turn those Titans against him. Like, this war could go a lot of different ways. Like, I don't know how they wrote it, but they've been writing it real good. So I'm going to just leave my predictions where they are right now. And I'm gonna have my expectations high. I usually try not to do that, but I'm going to have them high, and I'm ready.
And we're about to react to another episode in 5 minutes of this.
I wish. We gotta wait. I know I kind of just want to watch the sub and see what happens.
You just skipped, and I heard nothing you said. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. It wasn't important. But
okay.
Well, let's wrap this up. I'm ready for next week. I mean,
no, we're about to react. We're watching this in Japanese.
I know. Just skip through and just screw it, because I need to see it. It's gonna be all fighting. We ain't got time for talking. We ain't got time for talking. It's about to go down. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to let us know what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to Patreon for full and early reactions.
And we will see you guys on the next one.